Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, so I just wanted to do a video today on compassion and self-compassion. Um, as you know, I'm a nurse. I've got lots of different therapies. Some of the tools and things have been useful. Some of them not so much. But the thing is, it will take 4 or 5 different things, maybe 10, to find something that really clicks with you. But when you find it, you've really got to grab it and go full on with it if you're going to get any sort of recovery from your mental health. And I'm doing this video today because I've been doing all right. If you see my videos from December, I was really struggling. Pressure cooker in my head was on full blast, and I had to do things to sort of get out of that. And it was a bad place. What helped me, as the train goes past, is my wife. She's the most patient, understanding, amazing woman. She knows when my mood's going down before it gets too low. She gives me a bit of a kick up the arse at times if I need it. And we all need someone. If I hadn't had her and the family, but she's the only one I can really talk to, then anyone I've told those dark secrets to. And we all need someone like that. But what we all need is to not get to that place. The reason I'm doing these videos on this channel is I'm 58 years old. I'm tired of this shit now. I'm tired of getting really low, coming out of it, being all right for a few months or whatever, but not really happy. I've got a really good job. I help other people. It's amazing, but I don't appreciate that. I focus on other things really. But I don't think I'm in the right place emotionally at times, and I don't always offer that compassion that people need. Sometimes I do, a lot of times I do, but I find it difficult to give it to myself at all. As soon as you start out, I can't take compliments. It's, someone says you've done a good job, it's like I was only doing my job, just trying some shit. I don't edit any of this, guys. It's if I make mistakes, then so what? The video is to sort of hopefully get you guys to come on the same journey I'm doing. And like between us, we could maybe build a community where we've got somewhere to go for that support when we are feeling a bit shit, so we don't fucking spiral. That's what it is. And I've been thinking about stuff like this for ages, and that sort of self-doubt always creeps in. So I thought, fuck it, I'll put it out there. I get something from it because I've got to do the fucking exercises. It gives me a place to vent and share my own thoughts and experiences. I've deliberately aimed it over 55s just so that we're all in the same place. It's not about getting clicks, it's not about building followers, it's about building a community. Working in mental health, it's so hard sometimes to get the support that you need when you need it. So it's about having somewhere to go, somewhere we can talk, share, comment, whatever, drop shit. And hopefully between us all, we'll stop that spiral. So back onto compassion. So I just want to show you this amazing park that is literally across the road from me, and it's absolutely empty. So quiet and peaceful. And one big thing for me is getting out here, just listening to the birds, being mindful. Now, if you think mindfulness is a crock of shit, that's fine. But if you're not willing to try these things and do it properly, we get ourselves sorted, and then we think, I'm all right now, fuck it, I don't want to think about things. But it's not long term. We don't learn how to stop ourselves from spiraling. We don't learn the things that we should about our brain, how it works, how things are triggered, why do people get anxious. We need to learn about the connections between our thoughts and our emotions and our feelings, and how they all interact with each other. And also, like the exercise and techniques, it's so hard to get an appointment for a therapist in the NHS in the UK. Hopefully this is just UK. We don't want the Yanks involved with this. But it's so hard to get the therapy you need. So what I'm going to put on the website is stuff that I do every day with people that come and sit, not me anymore personally, because I just do assessments. But I've done this sort of thing for years as a mental health nurse. And the thing is, if you do these exercises and you do things regularly, it keeps you at a mood that's manageable, and then you can start looking a bit further and knocking it up. Right now, I had a shit day today. I've had an assessment to do some therapy. I want to do it because as soon as life starts to go really well, I start thinking it's all going to go tits up. And I'm not sure if that's the cause of me noticing more negative things. So then my mood starts to go. So I want to do this course, get more in touch with out of the brain and how that works, but how the mind and body are connected really, and be more compassionate and mindful. I think it's going to be really beneficial for me. So I did this assessment today, and you have to talk about, why you want to do it and things, and a bit about your history and background. And it just doing that, just really, my stomach started churning. I could feel quite anxious, and afterwards I felt shitty for about an hour. All the negative stuff was going through my head. And then you sit there and think, oh yeah, be mindful. Just imagine these thoughts going like fucking things in, leaves in the tree, in the water. And I've done a really good exercise on that, on one of the mindfulness things. But sometimes you just can't. And it's being able to kind of recognise that. And I think doing a bit more about compassion and things, rather than sitting there going, it's because you're a wanker, it's because you're fucking stupid, and that's where my head goes sometimes. But being mindful and more compassionate to yourself is really, really hard. If you can't take a compliment, if you struggle to think you're doing a good job at anything, or you can't do anything, it's really fucking hard. But nothing in life is easy. You've got to do these things so that you're changing the way you think and you feel, and it's a permanent change. Yeah, there's lots of things about the brain and neuroplasticity, so you can rewire your brain. There's loads of research about the brain, and these are things you need to know. I know bits. I'm not a fucking expert at most things, but understanding these sort of things can really help. And then I think something else that's really important, you've got to do the exercise every day, and you've got to sort of really stick with it. It's like if you break your leg and it's quite bad, and then after 8 weeks the cast comes off and you go to see the physio, and he says, well, it's better than it was now, but if you don't do these exercises, you're going to have a really bad limp. You're going to do the fucking exercise, aren't you? You're going to see yourself walking like a fucking really stupid and struggling to fall over. You do the exercises until you get your leg working. And it's the same with our mental health. You've got to think of it like that. We've got to do those exercises every day to rewire the brain, get that neuroplasticity going. And we've got to do the exercises around understanding our thoughts, our emotions, and how they affect our behaviour, and how that kind of goes round and round and round. But what you've got to do is that commitment, and that's where we all fall down. How many of you have watched a really good YouTube video and it's made that, you know, it's clicked with you and you think, right, fucking hell, yeah, that's what I need to do. And then you go off and do it for 10 minutes and say, oh fuck, yeah, that's it, this is it. And then how often do you do it after that? And who's still doing it? I see lots of people when I'm working and they've had trauma, they've had issues, mental issues throughout their life since an early age, and they're in their 40s and 50s, and they've come in, they say, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've done all of this, I've done all of that, nothing works, and they still feel as shit as ever in those dark moments. And I've been one of them people. So hopefully this community is going to help people when they're feeling like that. They can get out for a walk, just have a walk around and just think, fuck it. Shout if you need to, be angry, let those emotions out, cry. It's great if you've got somewhere like this I can shout and scream and nobody's going to hear me. But don't bottle things up. Another good thing to do is journaling. I'm not going to go into any detail. I've got fucking journals, and it's sort of 2016, Phil's new start. I'm going to do A, B and C. I've got this plan of what I'm going to do. It's obviously around January, you know, fucking new start and all that. And by April, woof, it's gone. Don't do any of that sort of stuff. If I'd done it back then, I'd probably have a lot more of this stuff out there, helping more people. And this community would probably be more than just me. That's why I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Hopefully a couple of people come on. I'm sure I can get some mates to sign up just to subscribe. So, but the main thing is helping me, and hopefully it's going to help other people. But yeah, compassion is so difficult to bring to yourself. But I'm really lucky that my wife's brilliant with money, and we're going to Sri Lanka next week. And I've decided this is, I've got 2 weeks off, no stress. It's the ideal time to put this shit into action and start doing it. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully I'll share that with you as well. Not to say, oh, look at me, I'm in fucking Sri Lanka, look at this. I'm not going to be doing that, but just going through the exercises and how that made me feel. And hopefully sharing some with you. So if you're still here after all that rambling and shit, then you know what you need to do. We need to be consistent. We need to stop bullshitting, stop blaming everyone else, and do what we can do to make a change. So let's do it together. All right, take care.